Welcome everybody, this is Bulldog here. We are less than 12 hours away from the start of the Chaos Presale. Are you guys ready for some madness? I unfortunately will not be able to live stream anything regarding the presale release because I'm still down here in Mexico and not able to stream, but this is a good time for me to do my next Investors Corner video, right? Because this is again more of like a mini podcast as I call it than an actual video. You're not going to see any gameplay or anything like that. I don't even have anything to put up at the moment. But we need to talk about what I expect from the presale, what my strategy is going in, how I've prepared for it, and what plans I intend to make as the presale goes along. And the honest question is, I am not sure what moves I'm going to make because I don't know what the market's going to do with these vouchers. So I did a video not too long ago talking about liquidity pools and how I poured a lot of my resources into a DEC SPS liquidity pool so that I could get a lot of SPS airdrops. I could get double airdrops for that. If you're interested in doing that, there's a video that you can go look at if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But I recently took everything out of there and basically converted almost all of my assets into SPS. So I've got about 60,000, 65,000 SPS right now. I'll put the screen up. I'll go get the exact numbers for you guys. But I've got a lot of SPS and I've converted everything to SPS. And basically, I've got everything that wasn't cards or land got converted into SPS because I think SPS is going to continue to go higher. And I think these vouchers that you get for staking SPS are going to be extremely valuable. So I predicted that during the presale, SPS would hit $1. That was my prediction, a couple months back, a month ago. I can't remember how long it's been. And SPS hit $1 just a few days ago. It spiked up. It's back down now to about 80 cents. A lot of people are now kind of wondering, did it spike leading up to the event and it's not going to fall down? I don't think so. I think SPS is going to continue to rise because people need to buy SPS. They don't need to, but they're going to buy SPS in order to buy these packs. Because remember, during the presale, you get a 10% discount for buying an SPS. And people are going to just blindly buy it because they don't care what the price is. I kind of talked about this before, but people are not going to care what the price of SPS is when they're buying it just to turn around and use it to pay for presale packs. I'm laughing. I don't know if you guys can hear the bird in the background. I can't turn that off. I'm sorry. It's nature. We've got everything's open here in Mexico. I got distracted. See, squirrel moment, because we got the squirrel pool. I'll have to talk about that as well. But I do think SPS is going to go up as people are buying this and as people see these voucher prices. So I initially said that I thought the voucher prices were going to be about $3 or $4. That was my initial prediction. And then Splinterlands came out and said, okay, you're probably going to need vouchers after the presale as well. So you need the voucher for the presale to help qualify for the promo, to get the discount for paying an SPS, and if you're buying enough packs to qualify for like a title or that type of thing, if we're buying enough packs to qualify for the top 6 to create your own card. So that initially we thought that was just the advantage of buying the vouchers, or you could just wait until the regular sale and buy them straight up and not need a voucher. But now that we're thinking you're going to need vouchers after that, that skyrockets the value of vouchers. How many airdrops are going to pass before we don't need vouchers? Is it just going to be 1 or 2? Is it going to be 7 or 8? Is it going to be all 13 of them? We don't know. And that confusion is really kind of messing up the market a little bit right now because nobody knows how to really value these things. If we knew vouchers weren't being needed, you could sit down and, okay, look at, these are all the benefits. These are the prices that I kind of expect these all to be worth, and say, okay, that's what a voucher is worth to me, and go out with that price point. We can't even calculate that because we don't know how long vouchers will be needed. Obviously, vouchers will get cheaper after the pre-sale, but how much of a benefit are they going to have? And it's a little chaotic. This is going to be a crazy market, and we don't know how to adjust for that. If people are thinking that you might need vouchers the entire time, and they're just going to go out and buy the vouchers now because you're going to have to buy them eventually, we might see voucher prices north of $20. we might see extremely high voucher prices. And if we're seeing that high voucher prices, guess what? People are going to be loading up on SPS. Like, if vouchers are that much tomorrow, what's everybody going to do? They're going to run out and buy SPS so they can stake the SPS so they can get those $20 vouchers, even if you have no interest in the pack and you're just wanting to sell the vouchers for $20. So, and we very well may see higher prices. I fully expect to see higher voucher prices tomorrow, maybe for the first couple of days. And then as more vouchers come in, vouchers will probably drop in price a little bit. That's kind of my guess. And then at the very end, you're going to see some panic buying as people are like, okay, well, I wanted to buy 50 packs in the pre-sale to be able to get this promo card, and I'm sitting at 45 packs. I need 5 vouchers. I'm going to pay whatever I have to pay to get those 5 vouchers, so I'm guaranteed that card. Or maybe it's not 50, maybe it's on 1,000, or maybe it's, okay, we're buying in bulk at 2,000 packs, and we're sitting at 1,900. Well, I need another 100 vouchers, and if I have to pay $50 a voucher, it's gonna be worth it for the benefits you get for buying 2,000 at a time. So I think at the very end you might see some voucher prices really starting to skyrocket. So how do we want to play that? Do we want to sell the vouchers immediately, buy them back in the middle, maybe even sell them at the end, depending on how much they're going for? I don't know. I feel like the market is going to overprice the vouchers. So I really feel like, gut feeling is, it's going to be better to sell the vouchers and then just buy the perks later, buy the promo card off the market or whatever it is, than it's going to be to buy the vouchers. But it's hard because there's so many unknowns. And if somebody's going to be upset with this, and I'm a little annoyed. I obviously support Splinter Lands and definitely believe in everything they do. I'm very annoyed that they have not set forth a plan for how vouchers will be used throughout the entire sale. I feel like that we deserve for them to set that up beforehand and give us a set plan so that we can price accordingly. Right now, somebody's going to be upset if the vouchers are not needed at all for pre-sale, after pre-sale for the general sale. Then everybody who paid $20, $30 for these vouchers, whatever the price ends up being, they're all going to be ticked because they could have just bought the packs as soon as they went on sale, and they're not even getting early access or anything like that. And then if it turns out that vouchers are needed for the entire sale, then the people that sold their vouchers are going to be upset because, well, now I want packs, now I have to go buy vouchers back, and I wouldn't have sold them in the first place if I knew I was going to have to buy them back eventually anyways. So I'm sure that I use the two extremes there. I'm sure it's going to be a middle ground somewhere there. They've talked about even having, during the regular sales, still needing vouchers, but using half a voucher or something like that, or tapering down the amount of vouchers you need. Like, it starts off at 1 voucher and then works its way down over a certain period of time, and that who knows what they're going to do. And that's the problem. Who knows what they're going to do? It's going to be hard to predict the market. And so me personally, I'm gonna have to sit back and just kind of react. If vouchers are over $20 tomorrow, I'm probably selling them, and I'll probably sell them and hope I can buy them back for cheaper, and maybe try to buy them back for cheaper and try to get in and purchase some things that way. Maybe even make some profit that way that I can spend on these packs. What I want to do is buy packs and get airdrops and obviously get Darth Squirrel in the game and go through Darth Squirrel to buy all of this. So that's what I'm hoping to do. But if vouchers are over $20, honestly, we're not getting Darth Squirrel in the game. I'm not going to try and hype this up to try and get everybody to participate with Darth Squirrel. If vouchers are that much, we're not going to raise that much money to be able to buy, because most of the people coming through the Darth Squirrel fund, trying to buy enough packs to get Darth Squirrel in the game, they don't have their own vouchers. Some of them do, but it's a lot of people just sending in SPS and they have to buy vouchers as well. People aren't going to want to pay $23 a pack, essentially. Actually, be a little less than that because you don't need a full voucher, but they're not going to pay over $20. If a pack essentially costs over $20, I don't think I'm going to get enough people that way. If the vouchers are much cheaper, then I think we can do some things. We've already got about $10,000 in the Darth Squirrel Dart Squirrel Fund before people were even seeing the voucher prices. So the Dart Squirrel pool, I keep saying fund, the Dart Squirrel pool is going very well. And for those of you who didn't see it, what we're doing, we're trying to get Dart Squirrel into the game. So we want to be in the top 6 as far as packs bought. So everybody's kind of pooling resources together. I'll be sending out guaranteed airdrops, giving everybody the price, packs at the lowest possible price, the bulk price. So essentially, if you buy 2,000 packs or more at a time, the price ends up being $3 plus 0.84 vouchers, because you don't need vouchers for the bonus pack. So once you add them in there, it's 0.84 vouchers. So that's the price that I'm essentially selling them at, and kind of working with people to go through there to buy everybody buy it through the same account. So hopefully we can get Dart Squirrel into the game. It's a very ambitious goal, but even if we don't get that, I think we can at least get people the packs at the lowest possible price, the bulk pricing, so we can help people get some more packs that way. You kind of be trading. I'm not sending out the partial airdrops. So if somebody buys 5 packs, they'd have 2% chances at getting an airdrop. They're not going to get that. I'm just sending out the guaranteed airdrops, but you'll get things at a lower price that way. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and I'll kind of have to keep you guys updated based on what the voucher prices are. So I'm very curious. I'm very nervous about tomorrow because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd like to make a video and sit down here and say, yes, I'm going to do this or this or this, but I think the market's going to go nuts. And I think voucher prices are going to jump all over the place. They might start out at 10, 15, and then jump up to 25, 30, and then jump back down. And I don't know. Do I want to try and time it and sell things off and try and buy them back, and then I might end up missing out on that way and selling way too soon. It's hard for me. It's hard to play the market like that when you don't know what to expect from the market. And I don't have set goals. When I'm doing this, I'd like to have set goals to say, okay, I'm going to buy at this price and sell at this price. But I don't know. This is going to be absolutely chaotic, and it's going to last for a full month. So I'm going to try. My strategy is not to overreact on the first day. Not to overreact. I expect prices to be higher on the first day. So like as far as the squirrel pool and all of that goes, I'm not going to panic if the first day we've got $25 vouchers, because I would not be shocked to see it. And then I'm just going to kind of go forward and go with that. So I know this is a lot of this is a 15-minute video saying that I don't know what the heck's going on, and that's essentially what it is. I know you guys would like to have a certain guide or tips on how to play this, but it feels like a gamble. It really does. People are going to pay a lot. So we're gonna have 2 things that I think are going to really drive up the price of vouchers that maybe are not logical. And people just fear of missing out on the airdrops and missing out on all of those. I guess it's illogical, but in a logical sense. If that's a terrible way to say things, but if that makes sense, you just don't know what to expect from people from prices just taking off. But the other thing that I think that I found from running the Dart Squirrel pool is that people don't understand these vouchers and this pre-sale system whatsoever. I get so many questions, so many different types of questions. Like for me, looking at this and being involved, it's very straightforward. You need 1 voucher, you need $4 or $3. So if you're not buying in bulk, you need 1 voucher, you need $4 to go buy a pack. And you get the vouchers based on the SPS that you have staked. If you understand the system, it's very simple, but a lot of people just aren't familiar with the system. They're not that deep in the game, or they're just getting started in the game, or whatever the reason. People do not understand this system at all. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that think this is how you buy packs, and that, okay, if the voucher is $20 and the packs are $4, that you have to go out and pay that. And that's your only option if you want to buy packs, and you have no other way to get the cards. There's a lot of people that think that they have to do this. So there's going to be people that pay for it thinking that they have to, and they're seeing all the people, okay, I bought $2 Untamed packs that are now worth $60. I made 30 times profit on some of these cards or some of these packs that I'm reselling. So a lot of people are saying, okay, I want that to be me. I want to go out and buy packs. So I'm just going to buy whatever it is. I've got $200. I'm going to go out and buy $200 worth of packs and maybe just hold on to them and see if I can make 30 times profit. And they don't understand that some of that is being built, some of price increase is being built into the voucher system essentially. So the way I actually love the way they've set this up. Absolutely love the way that they've done this. So they've Splinterlands is set it up so that they're basically splitting the profit from the sales between the company. They're selling packs at market value, with the company getting $4 or $3, what if depending on how many is being bought at a time, and the players that have already invested in the game, that have bought SPS or just played the game for a while and have earned assets within the game, they're getting the rest. They're basically getting the markup value. So packs are being sold at market price, with it being split between Splinterlands and the players. So because things are essentially being sold from the gate at a market price, you're not... I shouldn't say you're not going to be able to, but it's not as simple as just to buy the packs early, hold on to them, and resell them down the line and make a lot of profit. Because the voucher system is building in some of that markup. Now, I still think packs will go up down the line, and I still think once packs are completely gone from the game and there's no way to get them at all other than the secondary market, that pack prices will go up. And I think by the time that happens, the user base is going to have exploded, and we're going to be at millions of players. Because remember, this is supposed to last. These packs are supposed to last for a year or so, which if they do the voucher system like this, they'll last for 15 months. So if they continue that voucher system throughout, so it might be a while before you're actually reselling those from the huge marked up price. But I do think you can make a profit that way, but it's not the same as from when we originally just bought the packs for $2 from the game and then resold them. So I think there's a lot of confusion and a lot of people not understanding what is going on with this market, and it's going to drive up prices maybe higher than makes sense. It feels like packs are going to be priced higher than they should be, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe there'll be so much kind of fear and uncertainty because we don't know how long vouchers will last, and people are worried about buying those vouchers and then them not being needed a month later and the price plummeting. It could happen, and there is that risk, and I don't know how much. I don't know how much risk I want to take with all of this, but I really want the airdrops. I really want these promo cards. So I don't know. Decisions. I'm just gonna have to wait and see what the market's doing and react. And I kind of have a plan, but not really. So I don't know. Again, now the video is even longer, and I still haven't covered all that much. But hopefully this is giving you guys something to think about. Hopefully, if you're buying packs, you're interested, message me on Discord if you want to go through Darth Squirrel. We'll make sure you get set up. If you're somebody that's buying hundreds or thousands of packs, we'll make sure you get set up so you get all your titles, you get all of your airdrop benefits that you would normally get, and you're not losing out on anything by going through me. The only people that should have a trade-off for going through me are the people who are buying just a few packs where they're kind of trading off their airdrop for the lower price. But if you were purchasing at that lower price or whatever it is anyways, I'll make sure you get all of your benefits. So there's not supposed to be any trade-off there. So absolutely message me. We'll see if we can get Darth Squirrel in the game. Let's hope we can have a lot of fun. So I've got a few more days left on vacation. We'll be back to live streaming in not too long. Let's see, Wednesday night, Thursday night next week is probably when I'm going to restart the live streams, and we'll have so much to talk about with voucher prices and all sorts of things. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Again, I know a long-winded video that doesn't talk about too much, but hopefully it's giving you guys something to think about. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next week.